What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Brandon. This is our new age Mustang that we're going to be LS swapping. Yes! So last video I put together our 5.3 that we're going to be slapping in this car. Got that done. The reason why I didn't do it last time is because I was missing 2 lifter tray bolts I was able to source, luckily, and didn't have to order them. So yeah, I got lifter tray bolts and we got the motor all up and done, got the valve covers on, got everything done along those lines. Got the balancer on. Need to torque that, I put an ARP bolt in there. Need to torque it down. But for the most part, she is ready to go. Got her intake on. Making sure nothing gets down in the cylinders, so hopefully we don't run into any issue. I need to clean that thing up because it is massively dirty. So today we're going to, dang, I already got grease on the, I've been working on the car. Anyways, today we got some things to put on the car. The goal for today is to get the K-member removed because we got an aftermarket K-member. I'll show y'all here in just a second. And we're going to attempt to get the motor put in. It will not be set in for permanent because we got other things to do before we set it in there permanently. Still got parts coming in daily, just little things, but for the most part I have got everything to start this car up. So yeah, let's go over here and take a look at this K-member. So this right here is going to be a AJE K-member. As you can tell, we got the mounts. Don't have the control arms on there quite yet, but we'll get to that a whole nother video. Today is going to be basically talking about getting this in and getting the motor transplanted into the car. So this is a kit from Speed Engineering. Another thing we got is the steering shaft here. So we got that. I did not get this as a kit, but you can order it from Speed Engineering as a kit though. So we didn't get it as one. I also got the headers that we're going to be test fitting. I'm trying to get to where the point that they don't hit nothing. We don't have to modify anything. So a lot of it's going to be just checking over everything. We got some MLS gaskets, new header bolts, and of course the headers. So it's gonna be a lot of talking because this, I'm not gonna be able to do this and film at the same time. So needless to say, it's the same thing as the Camaro. If you watch the Camaro video, it's like 3 bolts. I'm going to pull the K-member out all in one piece. With these, gotta make sure you don't let that spring pop out at you. As you can tell, did not get with spring purchase, so therefore we are not putting those springs or anything like that. This is somewhat, I'm just going all out on this build. It's not really a budget build, but it can be, and at the end of the series we'll talk about which you can replace and how much cheaper it would be. But again, that's for another video. We're going to remove the K-member, the steering rack. I still need to loosen that up and start taking off the front suspension. We're not going to have to remove the shocks except from the spindles. So I'm going to start working on that, put y'all probably on a little time lapse and start on it. We are going to remove the sway bar, and that's getting chunked too because we don't need that. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start removing all this. hopefully this goes smoother than I anticipated. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to put this up on jack stands and start removing the K-member. Alright, so we have gotten everything done on both sides. Got the steering shaft off. So got the springs out. So now all we need to do is take out all 3 of those bolts, and the K-member should drop down. And I believe we're going to put it on the dollies right there that we have. I'm going to put those and pull it on out. But it only took me an hour to get everything done pretty much. So yeah, I'm going to keep on moving and go ahead and get that removed so we can get the new K-member in. Alright, so we've officially got the old K-member out. Went as smooth as it's going to get anyway. There's 2 bolts in the back, not 1. So, but yeah, whole K-member is out, and that bitch is heavy. So next thing we gotta do, I'll do it later though, is take the steering rack off and take the old these old fittings off. Once I get done taking those off, we can start getting everything ready for the power steering on the LS pump. Comment down below, but I know these can't take as high pressure as LS steering racks, but I've also read where people are not shimming them, they're shimming them for the earlier models that didn't have hydro boost. So I'm gonna run it without the shim. Comment down below if you've done it. Tell me how it worked out for you, because I got the fittings and lines and everything to run this. So I'm not going manual. This is going, I want to keep this as daily driver as possible. So that's my aim with this car. So don't tell me to go manual rat, because that's not what I'm aiming for. Let me know if y'all have done that though, without shimming it. Did you blow out seals and everything? Did it start leaking? What? Because that's what I've read. Don't know. I've read people that have used it on the hydro boost racks, not having a problem. So, but next up, I'm going to go ahead and remove that mid pipe though. Get that out of the way. Going to do that. Then I'm going to put the mounts and everything on the motor, get it off the stand, and get it ready to be put in here. Then I'm going to put the K-member in. See, I'm iffy on if the headers are going to clear with the rack and the steering, because I know with the Ford they go through the K-member, they go through a header and everything else. So, but needless to say, I'm going to get the mid pipe out of the way, the stock mid pipe, and just start going through as much as I can, see what we're going to have to do, or if we're just going to have to put the headers in first and then lower the motor, or what we're going to have to do. So, yep, motor's going to be sitting in the car, or at least the K-member is today. That's my main goal for this video, is to get the headers in, see where we're going to be landing with the steering rack, and going from there. So what we've got to do next. So keep on rocking on. All right, so got it done. Let's take a look. Ooh, that opened up a lot of room. Still haven't taken the mid pipe out yet. Fixing to do that now. But guys, man, that opened up a lot of room. So yeah, it's a pain to get that in there by yourself, just by the way. So if you can have some help, be advised to help you, because you can cross thread those bolts that go up in there, because all they are is held on whenever you put them in. Held in by like a clip or something. So yep, we are moving right along. I'm gonna get that mid pipe out, and then we're going to start dropping the motor in, and we will be done for this video for the most part. Installing a K-member ain't too bad, but we gotta see where we're gonna land at. I believe I'm gonna have to put the headers in before we drop the motor in, but I'm not 100% sure. We're just gonna have to see how much room we run into whenever we do start dropping it in. So I'm gonna work on getting that mid pipe out, and then we're gonna go ahead and get the motor over there slapped in here for the most part. So I did get the mounts put in. So apparently they only use 3 bolts. I've got it slid all the way back, I believe, all the way, yeah. So I got it slid all the way back, so it's gonna be closer to the firewall. But I figured we'd be able to use 4 bolts, but I was wrong. They do not line up, but 3 should suffice. I don't see why it wouldn't. That's old, so don't pay no attention to that. But yeah, so got the motor mounts on, and next up we're going to start slapping in the motor, get that mid pipe out, and I'll update y'all as I go. So guess what, guys, the motor is in. I don't know if AJE did this. I'm not a fan of those bolts they sent, if that's the ones they send. I bought this K-member used, so it is what it is. But she's in there, guys. And the more I look at it, the more we might be able to squeeze the headers in without doing without the sliding the motor in there first. I'm going to attempt to try this. Not really 100% sure. The only thing I'm concerned about right now is the steering shaft. I have to do something about that. But as long, if everything is right in my head, I believe the steering shaft's going to kick out and then kick back in, going to the steering rack. So again, first time LS swapping a Mustang, so but for the most part we have got some room. So yep, she's in there now, pissing off the purist. So yep, I am going to work on putting the headers in and see where we stand with that. See if I gotta pull the motor back out. Hopefully we don't. That'd be lovely. But the more I look at it, the more it's probably not going to happen. So we may be in luck. If the headers do fit, I won't pull the motor back out. I believe I'm going to let it sit there. And probably on off camera I'll be doing some other things in the engine bay. I'm probably going to remove the AC components for the time being, seeing as we're not going to be fooling with that until probably after the summer or the beginning of the summer. We're going to have the car up and running before then. But yeah, guys, I think I can fit a Holley low ram in there. Should have went with that one, I believe, but it's all good. Going to continue rocking on, and I am going to try to fit the headers in here and see if they fit or not, and I'll let y'all know. Alright guys, so it's been a few days. Haven't got much done because of work and everything. So the other day I said that I was going to try to get the motor with the headers on and everything. I failed. They will not go on because this right here. You can get them on inside with the motor inside the car, but you need to remove the steering shaft. I fought with it a little bit. This is junk. Like I said, I pieced together this kit. I didn't buy it with any kind of direction whatsoever. So we're back to putting the motor in again. This go around, we're going to try to see if we can fit the headers in with the motor inside the car. And then forward being forward, you got to put the steering shaft through the header. So, but on a good note, because I didn't get them put in, I did get them V-banded. Today the stuff for the mid pipe should be here. So I am going to try to load the motor into the car, or put the engine in the car, or whatever. And then put the headers on. Once we get the headers on, we'll put the steering shaft on, and then we should be wrapping this video up. I am dragging this video out for some reason, I don't know. So that's what I'm gonna get to working on, and I'll update y'all as I go, because I need to hurry up and end this. This is gonna be like a 30-minute video, I swear. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the engine put in. So update you along the way. Alright, so we got in there like swimwear now. Headers and all, they're bolted up. Everything's in there now. So, little word of advice, just they can go in, but they have to go in from the bottom. You have to remove all the steering components from the steering shaft inside the car. That little piece right there. So once you remove that, it'll slide on by. I'm a one-man army. I'm the only one doing this, so I have to show y'all after the fact. But also, if you can tell down there, I don't know if y'all can see it, we done put the AN fittings for the power steering stuff. Doing AN lines again. If you've ever had any problems with the power steering fluid, power steering rack leaking with the LS pump without the shims, let me know. Let's see. But yeah, it fit pretty good. It's almost like it's meant to be there. So the next thing I'm going to do off camera, just because I can't film and being out in there, we got to hook the rack up to the steering shaft. So we got our pieces here, and there's another one down there I gotta get. So we're gonna piece those together and hopefully finish this project on up. But the motor is in there now, it's not coming out. So yeah, won't be long, we'll be hooking up the accessories and all that. It shouldn't be too much longer, and we'll have it up and running. So yeah, I am going to work on getting the steering rack shaft put together and go from there. We'll keep on rocking on. Woo! So we are officially done with the motor, the headers, and everything else. Had to do normal speed engineering things. Had to beat the header in to clear the steering shaft. So yeah, as you can tell, we got it done. I know I mentioned the AN lines for the power steering, but yeah, she is in there like swimwear, guys. We are officially done putting the motor in there. We can officially start putting everything in there. I believe the next video I'm gonna put out is putting the transmission in there. So we have to get a few things for the transmission, but I gotta get an oil cooler and stuff like that. But yeah, that'll be the next video. If you stay tuned this far, I appreciate y'all watching. Got a lot to do on this car, a lot. I got parts coming in daily, so for the most part, we are done with this video. It's K-member, headers, steering rack, all done. We are officially done. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed watching. If you ain't subscribed and you want to see more of this car, hit that subscribe button. If you want to comment down below, got any questions, anything that you may think I need to know about continuing this swap, comment down below. But yeah, hit that thumbs up if you want to see more. Appreciate y'all, everyone that's been watching these videos, and we'll see you in the next one.